Yo, what's up, guys? I'm doing today, man. I'll be talking about the Los Angeles Lakers hiring JJ Redick. I literally just got home from therapy, and I literally got the Uber literally like 15 minutes ago. If y'all can see my screen right now, literally, y'all see the top one 15 minutes ago. I was literally about to walk into my house and I see JJ Redick is a Laker. I'm gonna be honest, I feel like all of us thought this was inevitable. The Dan Hurley news are like, is he gonna stay at UConn? Is he gonna stay in the Big East? As a Providence Flyers fan, as a Big East fan, Dan Hurley is the king of Connecticut right now, and his wife loves it, his family loves it. His dad is able to watch him coach at UConn. He's really the king of the East right now. He's not gonna just jump ship, go to LA with the bright lights, the scrutiny, the this, the that, and the third. He's perfect. He's the best college coach right now in college basketball. He's trying to make a three-peat with the UConn Huskies. He's living life. His family's good. JJ Redick, on the other hand, he's the head coach of the LA Lakers because Woj. I feel like this offseason is Woj versus Shams. Who's right on the Lakers head coach? The Dan Hurley bomb came out. He declined it. You know who did not decline it? JJ Redick. Because according to Woj, JJ Redick has agreed on a 4-year contract to become the next head coach of the Los Angeles Lakers. Rob Pelinka offered the job this morning, and Redick started working on a staff to surround himself with experience. Now, he's definitely like Woj said that lesson, he's definitely going to need a staff with experience because he has no coaching experience at the collegiate level, at the NBA level, obviously. I believe he coaches little kids. I don't know if they're in middle school. I believe they are. They're like around like 10 years old because I listen to JJ Redick's podcast and his own channel. I listen to a couple of miscellaneous videos and also a podcast with LeBron James as well. JJ Redick, he is a basketball nerd. He's a basketball freak. He's tapped in with NBA Twitter. He just has an extremely high basketball IQ. I don't have any qualms with his hiring by the Lakers. Obviously, the thing that's going to come up is going to be experience. Like I said, he only really coached his kids when it comes to basketball. He has not coached at the high school level. He has no assistant coach experience at anything higher than just coaching his kids. But if you listen to him articulate plays, you listen to him talk about plays, this is a guy that only a couple years ago retired. He's one of the greatest shooters, in my opinion, of all time. Very underrated shooter. He was the villain at Duke. Obviously, I'm only 21, so this is me just hearing things and just seeing videos and compilations. I haven't actually just watched him in real time, but it was really fun watching him. I really feel like he has a phenomenal basketball mind. He's highly intellectual when it comes to the game of basketball. Obviously, when it comes to the NBA, a lot of those guys are just super talented. You're going to need to get them to buy into your system. Finding out what system JJ Redick is, you would expect, because he's a three-point shooter. He might have like a perimeter centric. I'm not going to say he's going to be the next Mike D'Antoni, but I definitely think the Lakers are probably going to be a way better probably shooting team as well now with JJ Redick. I mean, you got JJ Redick going ahead and in your ear as a very good shooter. Like that's fire, to be honest. I remember, I think it was last year the Celtics. I think it was around the time they hired Sam Cassell as their assistant head coach. They had offered him the head coach, not the head coach job, my fault. They offered him the shooting coach job and he declined it because I believe he lives in New York. And even when he was in Philly, he would commute from Philly to New York to see his family and his kids. I wonder what's gonna happen now if he's gonna move to LA. I mean, it's the LA Lakers. It's the job that really everybody wants. Maybe not everybody wants it right now because they're in a tough predicament. LeBron James is probably gonna opt out of his contract. Anthony Davis is like 30 plus, still a really good player. Outside of that, though, there's a lot of question marks when it comes to who they're gonna get this offseason, what they're gonna do with these first round picks. And again, you have to make sure that LeBron James is staying. Bronny James rumors every day. Like, yeah. And what was just tweeted? Okay, Shams tweeted actually. Okay, he just dropped a article. I'll get into that maybe, probably after I get this video done, potentially. Yeah, Lakers fans, how do you guys feel about hiring JJ Redick? In my opinion, like I said, as an avid listener of JJ Redick's podcast, I'm really excited for him at the NBA level. We're gonna have to have guys buy in. I made a tweet right after, like instantly after I made a tweet, was like, JJ Redick to go to the Lakers. Wow, what's going to happen with JJ Redick's podcast? I really enjoyed his podcast with LeBron James, his podcast with Tommy Alter on his channel, his miscellaneous videos. He just called the NBA Finals. I'm a fan of JJ Redick. He's just one of those like highly intellectual guys, one of the guys that actually know basketball. I mean, he played basketball. I mean, just because you played basketball does not mean you know basketball at a high level. I mean, just look at the awful takes from Gilbert Arenas, and then every so often you'll see an awful take from Kendrick Perkins. I mean, the other day, that's not NBA related, but LaShawn McCoy was like, Luka Doncic is the worst All-Star I've seen ever. Like, it's just the heat of the moment, just brain dead take from LaShawn McCoy. And then somebody think I'm just like, LaShawn McCoy literally get carried to a Super Bowl. I don't know why my ESPN notifications are my fault. You go to meet this with my boy Ramondre Stevenson, 4-year $36 million deal. Go past $17 million guaranteed. Let him cook. Let my boy Mondre cook. But that's beside the point. He literally went to the Chiefs, and wasn't that the year they won the Super Bowl? Now, obviously, Shane McCoy was a really good player with the Eagles, but still, like, let's be fucking for real. He really was not a key integral part of that Chiefs team, but they did end up winning the Super Bowl, which they probably did, but the Chiefs in recent history after my Patriots dynasty have been absolutely cooking, so would not be surprised at all. But again, I digress. Wow. JJ Redick is the coach of the Lakers. I want to see what his system is going to be. I wonder what's going to happen with his podcast. He just started with LeBron James. It's very successful. Apparently, they said that was a decent part of the fact that the Lakers were interested in him because of the fact that the podcast. I mean, he has a really good connection with LeBron. You would expect LeBron to re-sign, right? I know he's going to opt out. He's going to get a larger deal, probably like a 2-year deal, and then he'll go ahead and hang him up, even though he's still like a phenomenal player. He's still an all-NBA player at 38 years old, if I'm not mistaken, maybe 39. I don't know. I know his birthday is like in December, if I'm not mistaken. I don't really have it off the top of my head, but then Rose, right before I get off, Rose also tweeted that Rob Pelinka became sold on JJ Redick's ability to connect with the players and his basketball IQ, and believes surrounding him with an elite coaching staff will help to shorten the learning curve into his first coaching job, sources said. Now, this is one where I feel like they literally can't like instantly fire him if they have like a bad year. I don't think they'll have a bad year. As long as you have a healthy LeBron and AD, I think they'll go ahead and swing for the fences this offseason. They'll make that big time trade, whether it's a Trae Young, whether it's Donovan Mitchell, whether it's, I don't know if they can go out and get like a Paul George, and if they can get D'Lo's money off the books. I don't know. Apparently they're trying to move AD back to the 4 and get a 5. I don't know what the Lakers are going to do this offseason, but I'm just going to say the team is going to look a lot different. I mean, only guys I can see really returning the starting 5 this season, really, if you ask me, Austin Reeves isn't a certainty to return, especially if you can get a guy like a Donovan Mitchell or Trae Young. I mean, Anthony Davis, LeBron James. I will be so shocked. I will be stunned if LeBron James did not return to the LA Lakers. I don't see him going anywhere else. I see him riding to the sunset with the LA Lakers. I don't really see LeBron moving if he goes to another team. I will literally click record and just sit here for 10 minutes in shock. I just don't see it coming, but if it does, it does. He definitely had experience with JJ Redick because he didn't have the experience other than, like I mentioned a couple of times in this video, just coaching his sons in basketball. Yeah, shout out to JJ Redick, man. He went from out the NBA with the retiring from the Mavericks at the little stone. Literally, nobody remembers him on the Mavericks, to be quite frank. After I think they traded, the Pelicans traded him in his last couple of years with them. And then he went like full on with the podcast, and recently he had a podcast with LeBron. He's had like countless of my favorite podcasts out there. Really hope that doesn't end. Maybe he's just not as going to be as uploading as much as he usually would, but again, that could still be going on. But the fact that it's the podcast with LeBron, because they talk game plans, they talk sets, they talk this, they talk that, they break things down, they break games down, they break sets and plays, things like that. Will that still continue? I'm not sure, but he also has to have the players buying him as well. The team is a veteran team. He's a rookie head coach, no experience, assistant coaching wise, collegiate wise, high school wise, this, that, and the third. He's obviously been a really good player in his NBA career, but we're going to see if he can able to have a group of men buy into him and buy into the system, because Lakers, I'm going to be honest with you guys, I like this move in my opinion. It's going to be jokes about podcasts and NBA Twitter and this, that, and the third, but he's a highly intellectual basketball coach. In my opinion, I feel like this is a really good move by the Los Angeles Lakers, and congrats to JJ Redick. But other than that, yo, that is the video. Go down below, drop a like, comment down below, sub up. Make sure to follow me on Twitch, Twitter, and stock to your boy John. Hopefully you guys enjoyed the video, and I'm out, man. Peace.